Hello friends, how are you all? Hope you are not tired of listening to industries. Since you are all students, you may not be much aware about the benefits of industry. But it is nice that you learn about it so that you can plan your future. If you want to become an industrialist, if you want to start an industry, or everybody cannot look for government job. You must plan out and start different industries so that more people can be employed there, your area can be developed and so on. So it is a great service that you are doing to the nation if you are got a vision for the future to start an industry, to start a factory and so on. So that's why you should get inspiration from the people who have gone ahead of us, those who have worked hard and developed the nation, the country and so don't get discouraged or don't get bored, but you have a vision for yourself, have a planning for your future, and so that when I grow up I also will do this way, I also will do this way. You should have that planning. So as I said in the last class, let us study about another place, another location which is very famous for this iron and steel industry. It is Pittsburgh. So it is an important steel city of the United States of America. So in India we said the most important steel city of India is Jamshedpur, and in America it is Pittsburgh. There most of the iron and steel industry of America is in Pittsburgh. The steel industry at Pittsburgh enjoys locational advantages. So it is very close to the location. The labor is available, the raw materials are available, transportation is available, water is available, market is available, and so on. Some of the raw materials such as coal is available locally, while the iron ore comes from the iron mines at Minnesota, about 1500 kilometers from Pittsburgh. So here the iron ore is very far away. It is 1500 kilometers away. Between these mines and Pittsburgh is one of the world's best routes for shipping ore cheaply. But though there is 1500 kilometers distance is there for bringing raw materials to the factory, but there is a water route is there, so they can bring the raw materials very cheaply. If they try to bring by road, it is so costly, expensive. But they are using the water transport, therefore it becomes very cheap. Though it is far away, the expense is not very high. That way they are able to manage. Then the famous Great Lakes waterway. So that is the lake that is providing the water transport. What is the lake name? The Great Lakes. And trains carry the ore from Great Lakes to Pittsburgh area. So after bringing by river, again it will be carried by trains. The Ohio, the Monongahela and the Allegheny rivers provide adequate water supply. And they have 2-3 rivers in around the city, and they will provide enough water for this industry. Today, very few of the large steel mills are in Pittsburgh, and they are located in the valleys of Monongahela and the Allegheny rivers above Pittsburgh and along the Ohio River below it. Finished steel is transported to the market by both land and water resources. So now slowly in America, the iron and steel industry is changing from Pittsburgh. They are moving close to the river side, so that the transportation by river will be easy after the production also. So these rivers help them to provide water transport. Then the Pittsburgh area has many factories other than steel mills. So Pittsburgh is famous not only for having iron and steel industry, but also there are so many other factories are there. And they use the steel as their raw material to make many different products such as railroad equipment, heavy machinery equipment and rail equipment and so on. So many other industries come and settle down in Pittsburgh. What is the reason? Because they want to use iron as their raw material to make rail, buses, vehicles and so on. So if it is nearby, then very easy to take the raw material iron from this Pittsburgh iron and steel industry. So transportation can be saved. So they will take it from there to the factory and they will produce something else. Then they will sell it to the market. So it is because of nearness or raw material that other industries are also coming and settling or coming and starting in Pittsburgh. So comparing to India, we can see a lot of facilities are available in Pittsburgh. That's why they are growing faster than India. They have got more facility, more availability of resources and so on. Now let us come to the second type of, or the second most important industry in India, that is cotton textile industry. Cotton textile industry. Cotton textile industry. So weaving cloth from yarn is an ancient art. So from olden time onwards, people have been weaving cloth by themselves. They were not going to the shop and buying. They weave at home. They make yarn and then weave. Cotton, wool, silk, jute, flax have been used for making cloth. So what are the raw materials or what are the yarn that we use for making cloth? Cotton, wool, silk, jute and flax. These are the raw materials that they use. Different types of raw materials that they use for making what? Making cloth. Then fibers. The textile industry can be divided on the basis of raw materials used in them. So we said different types of raw materials are using. Accordingly, we can divide what type or how many type of textile industries that are there. For example, fibers are the raw materials of textile industry, and fibers can be natural or man-made. Natural fibers are obtained from wool, from silk, cotton, linen and jute. These are the things that is providing what? The raw materials. So what are they? Wool is a, silk is a, cotton is a, linen is a and jute is a. All these can provide yarn. Then man-made fibers include nylon, polyester, acrylic and rayon. So apart from this, fibers that are obtained from nature or from the trees, we can also create artificially. That is called artificial ones. So fibers include man-made fibers. They are made by man, not from the nature. So nylon, polyester, acrylic and rayon. All these are human beings are making it. So cotton textile industry is one of the oldest industries in the world. We can underline. One of the oldest industries in the world are cotton textile industry. Till the Industrial Revolution in 18th century, cotton cloth was made using hand spinning techniques or wheels and looms. I'm sure you all have seen in the history books that Gandhiji sitting and using yarn, making yarn with his wooden wheel. So all the times that was the technology that was used. Then in 18th century, power looms facilitated the development of cotton textile industry, first in Britain and later in other parts of the world. So in the 18th century, people started using power looms. That means loom that is running with, or the machine that is running with electricity power. So till then it was all using hand, manual power was used, and now Britain introduced a new machine which is running with power, electric power, and then it began to other parts of India as well. Other countries also began to use it, and it reached India also. Today India, China, Japan and in the USA are the important producers of cotton textiles. You can underline. Which are the countries today leading producers of cotton textiles? What are they? India. India is one of the major countries, then China, Japan and USA. India has a glorious tradition of producing excellent quality cotton textiles. So India is very famous, or India is well known for producing the excellent cotton cloths. So before the British rule, Indian hand spun and hand woven cloth already had a wide market. So it was the British who brought this powerloom into India, and before that Indians were making everything with hand, weaving with hand, and that had a very high demand all over the world. So it was, though it was made with hand, still people liked it, and you had a very good quality and therefore a high demand from all over the world. And the muslins of Dhaka, chintis of Masulipatam, and calicoes of Calicut, and the gold wrought cotton of Burhanpur, Surat and Vadodara were known worldwide for their quality and design. So these were some of the important places where this cotton and clothes were made in India. Which are they? The muslins of Dhaka, then chintis of Masulipatam, then calicoes of Calicut, and gold wrought cotton of Burhanpur, and Surat and Vadodara. These were known worldwide. All over the world it was known for their quality and for the designs. But the production of hand woven cotton textile was expensive and time consuming. So weaving with the hand, it takes such a long time. If it is with a machine, very fast it is finished. So it takes more time to complete the work, therefore more labor is required and it will be more expensive. That was the problem with this. And hence traditional cotton textile industry could not face the competition from the new textile mills of the West, which produce cheap and good quality fabrics through mechanized industrial units. So India was going on with this hand weaving method, but in industry or in the abroad, especially in Britain, they found out the machine which is running with power. Therefore, they were able to make beautiful clothes very fast without much labor. It is done by the machine. Therefore, the Indian weavers could not compete with them. When Indian weavers take 1 week to make one cloth, they are able to make within one week so many clothes. So they are able to make much faster, and labor charge is less because it is done with machine. Therefore the price of the cloth also is less. Therefore slowly people began to buy the cheap clothes that is made by machine, and the Indian weavers were out of that competition. And the first successful mechanized textile mill was established in Mumbai in 1854. You can underline. In India, where was the first mechanized textile mill was established. It was in Mumbai in 1854. The warm, moist climate, a port for importing machinery, and availability of raw materials and skilled labor resulted in rapid expansion of industry in the region. So that also we can underline. What are the reasons why textile industry rapidly expanded in Mumbai? What are the reasons? Because of the warm and the moist climate. The climate also is important for the growth of cotton. And a port for importing machinery. Mumbai there is seaport is there, so they can import from other countries the machines that are required. Then availability of raw material. The raw material is available because of this. Lot of cotton is growing in India. Then availability of skilled labor. Lot of people who are skilled in weaving and working in this industry are also available. Then availability of raw material and skilled labor resulted. So these are the reasons why the fast development of industry, this textile industry in Mumbai region. Then initially the industry flourished in the states of Maharashtra and Gujarat because of favorable humid climate. So in the beginning the climate was very good in Mumbai and Gujarat, and therefore this industry was flourishing very well. Then what happened? But today, humidity can be created artificially, and raw cotton is a pure and not weight losing raw material. So this industry has spread to other parts of India as well. So this humidity was a very important factor for the growth of cotton. But now human beings have developed the technology where humidity can be created artificially. So because of that we can create humidity and we can plant cotton in any part of India. Even if there is no natural humidity, human beings can develop artificially that humidity, and there the cotton will grow, and that will be useful for the people to cultivate cotton, and therefore it has spread to different parts of India. Now early it was completely based on Mumbai and Gujarat. Now cotton textile industries mills are spread far and wide, and there's a little general knowledge is there. The first textile mill in the country was established at Fort Gloucester near Kolkata in 1818, but it closed down after some time. So we said it was first established in Mumbai, that was in 1854. So actually one mill was established even before that. A factory was established even before that. It was in 1818. It was in Kolkata. But unfortunately it did not last for a long time. After a few years it was closed down. That's why we consider the mill in Mumbai is as the first one. Actually the first established one was in Kolkata, but it was not running for a long time. After some time it was closed down. Because of that we don't consider it. We consider as Mumbai mill is as the first one. Then Coimbatore, Kanpur, Chennai, Ahmedabad, Mumbai, Kolkata, Ludhiana, Puducherry and Panipat are some of the other important centers. So some of the other important centers of textile industry are Coimbatore, Kanpur, Chennai, Ahmedabad, Mumbai, Kolkata, Ludhiana, Puducherry and Panipat. These are some of the important places. Now let us choose a place from India where this textile industry is flourishing nicely. That is Ahmedabad. So let us see how this textile industry is flourishing in Ahmedabad in India. It is located in Gujarat on the banks of Sabarmati river. The first mill was established in 1859 and it soon became the second largest textile city of India after Mumbai. So Ahmedabad is in which state? In Gujarat. And it is on the banks of river Sabarmati river. The first mill was established in 1859. So the first mill in Ahmedabad is established in 1859. It soon became the second largest textile city in India after Mumbai. So Mumbai is the best city for textile industry, and Ahmedabad became the second most important textile city in India. Ahmedabad was therefore often referred to as Manchester of India. So Manchester is a city in USA and it is considered as Manchester of India. Favorable location factors were responsible for development of textile industry in Ahmedabad. Ahmedabad is situated very close to cotton growing areas, and this ensures easy availability of raw material. So this Ahmedabad has become very important. It has become very famous. What is the reason? Because of cotton growing area is very close by. They are able to get raw material very fast, very cheaply. And Ahmedabad is situated very close to cotton growing area, and this ensures easy availability of raw material. The climate is ideal for spinning and weaving. The flat terrain and easy availability of land is suitable for establishment of the mills and so on. So what are the reasons why this Ahmedabad is progressing very fast in the area of establishing textile industry, textile mills, because of availability of raw materials, and the land is very flat. There is no hills up and down. It is level land, and therefore also the climate is very suitable. So because of all these things, the situation is very favorable for the growth of this industry here. And the densely populated areas or states of Gujarat and Maharashtra provide both skilled and semi-skilled labor. So another important factor why this industry is growing is availability of cheap labor and skilled labor. So people from Gujarat and people from Maharashtra, they are able to come and work in these mills. They are very capable, very talented, and so on. And well-developed road and railway network permits easy transportation of textiles to different parts of the country, thus providing easy access to the market. Mumbai port nearby facilitates import of machinery and export of cotton textiles. We said earlier the other important factor why this is flourishing. It is because of the availability of seaport. They can import through the ship from other countries the machinery that is needed, the machines that are needed, and after producing their clothes, they can export to other countries through the same ship, through the same route. So that way, for importing and exporting, the seaport, the presence or the nearness of the seaport is very important, and therefore this is available there, and they are able to do a lot of development in this industry. But in recent years, Ahmedabad textile mills have been having some problems. So recently they developed some problems. Several textile mills have closed down. This is primarily due to emergence of new textile centers in the country, as well as non-upgradation of machines and technology in the mills of Ahmedabad. So Ahmedabad had many textile mills, but recently there is some problem that they are closing down some of the mills. They are not able to manage. What is the reason? It is because modern mills are come up. New mills are coming up in different parts of the country, and these are very old mills, started very long ago, and they are not changing their machines. With that old machine they are going on. So as the machine is becoming old and old, the efficiency also will become less and less. Therefore they need to update the machine, they need to improve the machine, buy the new machine, and so on. Since they are not doing it, their production has become very less. Other new mills are able to produce faster, and so the competition is there, and in that competition they are not able to produce much, and so they are suffering loss and they are closing down the mill. That is what happened. So for everybody to get profit or to improve their production, they need to keep on updating. When the new machine is available, they need to bring new machine. When the old machine is getting spoiled, they need to buy new machine, and so on. So what is the latest machine, the best machine that is available, they should bring. Then only the work will be profitable. But unfortunately, the Ahmedabad, they are not able to do it, and therefore they are suffering a loss. They are losing a lot of opportunities to produce more textile items, and as a result they are losing opportunities. They are missing a lot of competition, and as a result most of them have closed down the mills, and they are not able to withstand the competition, and so on. Now let's see the few ideas given there. GK. Do you know about 1/3 of the Indian textile industry's total production is exported? So India exports a lot of textiles to other countries. 1/3 of the Indian textile production. That means only 30% is used in India. 60% is used in India, and 30% is exported to other countries. So collect different types of pieces of clothes from a tailor shop and classify them under cotton, silk, synthetic and woolen. Find out the raw materials used in their manufacturing. So there are many tailoring shops are there, people who are stitching clothes. So you go to their shop, you will find lot of cut pieces are there. While stitching the dress, they cut away clothes, small pieces, corners and so. So you try to collect maximum clothes from there, which belongs to different categories like nylon, cotton, silk, synthetic, woolen and so on, and try to identify which is cotton cloth, which is nylon cloth, which is synthetic cloth and so on. So try to identify. Then let's do. On an outline of the world map, mark the places which provide raw materials to cotton textile industry of Osaka, that we shall see in the next class. So today we shall stop by here and we will continue in the next class, and we will try to wind up this lesson by the next class. So thank you for listening. Have a nice day.